Welcome to Illinois again.
Thank you. It's nice to be back.
I'm curious to know, given the fact that Senators Obama and Clinton have history here, is Illinois winnable for you in November?
Oh, I think so. It's still a battleground state. It still has a rich Republican history going back to the founder of our party. So I think we'll compete here. It's a very diverse and very important heartland state.
I hear Senator Obama making comments about you on the stump all the time. It's as though he's already running against you. What do you need to do if he is the nominee of the Democratic Party? What do you need to do to beat him?
Well, first of all, I think he was a little premature if you look at Ohio and Texas. But I'm not selecting him or her. Whoever it is, we'll have stark ideological differences. They're both very liberal Democrats. I'm a conservative Republican. Whether it be they want to raise your taxes, I want to lower them, and they want to have the government take over health care, I want the families to make the choices. And obviously, on national security issues, they are very different positions than I am. So we'll have significant but respectful but also very vigorous debate.
But he's shown the ability to siphon off Republican votes. Is that a concern where she perhaps has not? Is that a concern for you come November?
I think they've both been able to get some Republican votes, but in the head-to-head matchups between myself and either Senator Obama or Senator Clinton, they're virtually the same. I'm either a couple of points ahead or a couple of points behind. So I haven't broken it down, but on head-to-head with either one, I'm virtually in the same position.
How big of an advantage is it for you that their delegate count is so close that their race is going to be going perhaps for a few more months, and they have the ability to soften each other up before they even face you in a general election?
Well, they also get understandably a lot of publicity that I don't, so it's kind of a balancing act. I've got to keep working. I just came from Pennsylvania, and we got good local coverage there, but I don't think there's any doubt that there's a difference between the coverage that I get in Pennsylvania with it coming up a very hotly contested primary in that state. But I think Americans will probably start focusing on the general election later this year. But right now we're working hard, raising money, and having fun.
Is that a help to be able to step back just a little bit? I know you don't have an opponent right now because you've won your primary rather early. Is that a help, or does it get you off your game? Or it sounds as though you're still traveling around the country anyway, but not having that head-to-head with somebody, is that a disadvantage for you, or is it nice to recharge?
As I say, I think it's a two-edged sword. They get understandably more coverage. I have a chance to unite and re-energize the Republican base. I mean, let's have some straight talk. Republicans lost the last election in 2006, so we got a lot of work to do. So it gives me that chance to do a lot of hard work.
Current events around here, 14th Congressional District, once represented by Dennis Hastert. Now Bill Foster, a Democrat, wins that, a traditionally Republican district. So he will be the incumbent come fall. Why don't you talk about the challenges you face leading your party's ticket in trying to win back Congress, given that things of this nature may happen from time to time?
This was a tough job. We've got a challenge. We lost our both majorities in both houses in 2006. But we are a party of Abraham Lincoln, Theodore Roosevelt, and Ronald Reagan. If we get back to our principles, our values, get spending under control. The reason why Republicans lost the 2006 election was we let spending get completely out of control. We had a vote last night in the United States Senate on earmarks, just to have a pause on earmarks. 29 of the 100 senators voted just for a pause on what most people in Illinois and Arizona are sick of. Are sick and tired of this pork barrel, outrageous, corrupting spending that goes on. And 6 Democrats, count them, 6. So the moral of the story is they get it every place in America but one place, Washington, D.C.
One more? Okay. City of Chicago is slashing its budget, as you probably know. Cook County raising taxes. We're on the verge of the R word, the recession. What can the federal government do? What can the president do, if it is President McCain, by the end of the year, what can you do to affect positive change for these municipalities?
Don't raise taxes, in my view, and that's my philosophical view. Make tax cuts permanent. Make more credit available for small businesses. Stop the spending spree. Work as a highest priority to eliminate our dependence on foreign oil. Ask anybody who goes to the filling station today to fill up their gas tank. Stop all the wasteful spending that's going on of their tax dollars. Give people more money back so they can spend it, and deregulate rather than regulate. But look, these are hard times. Americans are hurting right now, not only in the heartland of America, but every place in this country. And we got to fix this housing crisis, and certainly we're in very difficult times. But the answer is not more government, nor more regulation and more taxation. It's less of all of that.
Thanks for the time. Pleasure.
Thank you.
Enjoy your trip here. I know it's a whirlwind for you.
Thank you.